Welcome back. We're on the home stretch of the ILFL Soccer Night show. It has been the UK BFC special this evening with our guests that are representing their regions from around the country and a special guest that I've had up here on stage with me. Well, we've seen everything that's happened this evening. Let me just recap what we've done. Let's show you the groups again on screen as they were drawn here live on the show tonight. You can see the teams on screen now. Yep, there they are. I'm not going to run through all the names, but you can see who you are in Group A, B, C and D. For those who feel, and there's been many of them that have come out here tonight and are looking to progress and go further, that's how the quarterfinals will then match up. Winners of Group A will meet runners-up of Group B, so on and so forth. And then the respective winners of each of those games then progress into semi-final 1 and 2 on the day. There's a lot of football to be played on the day, on the 24th of April. There is the venue, as it's been discussed earlier as well, the UK Bangladeshi Football Championship, the 24th of April. There's the venue. Put the postcode in your Google Maps right now. As it says there, registration begins at 11 a.m, but we all know we operate on some silly time here, so maybe you should put 9 o'clock and then you might be there for 11 in the morning. Got another, Az has come to represent himself on the stage now. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. Thanks for coming down this evening and being a part of it. What do you want to add to the whole party this evening?
Well, there's not much that I can actually say. You guys have covered more or less everything. But one thing I will say is on the day of the final, we're going to have a youth games going on from 9 till 11 with the local teams. And so if there's any local Northampton teams out there that wish to play on a professional pitch, please give me a call and we'll organise it. And secondly, we've got a exhibition game going on as well. So if there's a team out there that wants to play good football with a really, really good team and they're actually in the finals of the County Cup, please put yourself forward. It should be a good day out for everyone. And the buzz around Northampton itself, all the schools know about it. We've got a lot of kids coming down just to support everyone. There'll be a lot of flags, a lot of flyers all over the place. So guys, do what you can do. Just impress the little kids out there because they're going to come and watch you guys play. And hopefully, in the future, there might be a Ronaldo in all those kids by watching you guys play.
It's not the only exhibition game happening on the day of the final as well, is it? It's apart from the kids, we've got other games that are proposed for the finals, haven't we?
We've got the main event, which is the main event. During the morning, as everybody said, we're going to have a couple of kids game, but then there's going to be an afternoon kickoff. MK Galacticos have put their names down for the exhibition match. We're actually looking for someone to take. To give us a challenge, to be honest. We're undefeated this season. We're in the County Cup final, in the League Cup semi-final. So, you know, we want a good team to come and give us a challenge.
No one's beating you this season.
No,
that's the challenge. That's what you need to tell out there.
No.
So yeah, look down that camera, and you know, and I'm sure there'll be a few teams licking their lips to come and put you in your place at Northampton Town's ground. That's how to sell it.
That's how to sell it. Yeah.
That's how to sell it. No, it should be good.
It should be good. Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. Like I said, we've covered a lot this evening. All we can do now is just wait and look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. And the thing is, I just want to say thank the teams really for taking part. The teams, the brothers that are here today, and the brothers that are watching. You know, they might not be here today, but I can guarantee you, the teams that aren't here today that are going to be participating are watching eagerly for the draw. I just can't wait for the 24th, but also for the final itself on the 2nd. I haven't been to Northampton for many years. I think the last time I went was about 20 years ago. I haven't been since. The stadium is magnificent. I'm sure they've had work done to it recently. And the buzz around there, as his boy says, it must be awesome. You just need to market it and plug it, you know, the final day itself. Yes, the 24th, the qualifying stage is going to be good in Birmingham. But ultimately, we want the final day to be even better on the 2nd of June. As the lad says, we've got 3 games. The first portion of the morning is going to be young children, which Azid Bhai and Alam are going to sort out. And what we're trying to do is get young people from Northampton to take part and play in Northampton Town's Football Club Stadium, the Sixfield Stadium. And then there's going to be a second exhibition game, sandwiched in between the main game, which Galacticos have come forward and they're challenging anybody that's out there that wants to play Galacticos. And try and beat them. And then we've got the main game itself. The actual main event is 2 p.m. kickoff at Northampton Town Stadium. Sixfield Stadium, sorry. And the finalists might be in here. They could be watching, whoever it is. If the final's as good as the previous two finals, it'll be an awesome day.
It will be indeed. Like we said, Northampton FC, Sixfield Stadium. The main kickoff is 2 p.m, but there's a whole gamut of stuff happening from the morning right the way through. Cameras, I'm going to leave the last word with you on this one.
Thank you. The whole objective of the UK Bangladesh Championship is twofold. One, to unite everyone, which we've done tonight, as you can see. It's it's great to see brothers coming from all over the country. And two, to encourage Bangladeshi football to sort of open up and get going in their own localities. So other than that, I mean, we can only try as organisers, and as many people have said, it's the teams that actually make it what it is. So a big thank you on behalf of the organising committee for everyone's commitment and dedication, and long may it last.
Indeed. Listen, thanks to all of you who have come down this evening to take part. Before I let all of you go, I just want to catch one or two people who have not had a chance to speak to. So if you just pass the microphone along the front, I've heard from Luke and I've heard from you. Go on, move along. To you, sir. Tell everybody your name and who you're representing.
My name is Shahin, representing Cambridge Sporting Football Club.
I heard from a very modest guy behind from Cambridge who was not really playing up your hopes and chances. Well, we're just going to come along and we're just here and that. But I get the feeling you're a little bit more competitive.
The thing is, last year we played. Our team wasn't, that much organized actually, admitting in front of everyone. But this year we got lots of new players coming, so we got a little bit confident on this year as well. And I'm not going to talk about anything else. I want to say thank you for organizing committee. They're doing very good job actually, uniting all of the the Bangladeshi community on one platform, and this is actually very good for us actually, Bangladeshi young players and new generation. So thanks again.
Okay, move along. Can you go along just a couple, just to Robil, just a second there. No, Robbie. I'd like you to keep. I'd like you to keep it. I'd just like to get your input just before we leave everybody on what's happening on the 24th of April.
Right, so, I'm absolutely delighted to be part of this UK Bangladeshi Football Championship, and it's going strength to strength. 2014 been hosted by the MK, and 2015 was by the ILFL, and obviously this year's Shapla Birmingham doing it. Like Habib said, it's a fantastic facility, the pavilion in Birmingham, which is used by the professional team. Birmingham FC's under 12 girls football team actually play there. So I'd like to welcome all of the teams participating there. We can assure that it will be lovely ground to play. And of course, in Birmingham have a lovely Michelin star restaurant, so you can go down and enjoy the lovely food as well there.
Excellent.
So another reason I was to say, the reason for my involvement with the UK Bangladeshi Football Championship, I've been involved in Shapla for since 1993, and there was a lot of Bangladeshi football player was playing in the league, and 90s about 80% power football was playing by the Bangladeshi, and I've seen last 5-6 years the Bangladeshi football taking a dip. So and I think the UK Bangladeshi Football Championship gave the platform again. It gave those the generation to come in under one platform, and I think there's a lot of talented Bangladeshi footballer, and that will encourage them and inspire them to play football, and especially when you're playing places like Villa Park, Milton Keynes, and Northampton this time, and Dagenham Bridges. I think that'll definitely encourage the young Bangladeshi footballer.
Excellent, well said. I just want to get the final comment from the guy at the end on the back row. Yes, you, sir. Looking very smart in the corner. Tell us who you are and who you're representing, please.
Well, I'm representing everyone. I'm shailing from part of Asia.
You can speak for everyone, sir. Fire away.
Because as the brothers are doing wonderful job. The Inner London Football Leagues, they organizing football for how long? Many years, from 2001. And some other football clubs as well. And there's a beauty about it. All the Bangladeshis from north to south to west, everyone getting together just because of the football match. And that bridging getting everybody together. So it's really nice of them to get together and encouraging our young generation to play more football, and we want to see them in mainstream football matches.
In future years, that will come. And I mean, you mentioned the ILFL there, but you know, it goes without saying that everybody here plays a part and gives the same effort nationwide to make something happen. And it's like I said, it's great to have everybody here, to have such a collective effort. We're going to see the same collective effort around the dinner table later on, I'm sure. Thanks again for being a part of it all this evening. Now what I have to do is I have to do the small matter of dealing with all of our local football now. So for all of you, those of you that are still watching, I'd like to talk about what's been happening in the ILFL football leagues this last weekend and what's to come. We're coming up to the back end of our season. There are one or two significant results and one or two things that are happening in terms of who's going to end up as champions of our respective divisions. Let's take a look at the screen and let's go through some of the results from yesterday's games. In the Premier Division, significant games. I suppose West End beating Stepney by 4-1 is only significant in the fact that Stepney seem to have run out of steam and seeing almost as if they have nothing to play for, fell apart against the West End side who have struggled for wins this season. Reach Out beat Bromley by 7-2 to maintain their own strike at the top, and now that puts them level on points with the London Tigers, with both teams having only one game left to play. In the First Division, 6-0, 5-0 and 4-0, that's to Ace Crusaders and Robin Hood Tigers. Ace are the team trying to chase a place in the top two to get promoted and are maintaining that charge. Crusaders, they are second place, but with a couple of games in hand, they look like they're going to win that division, and Robin Hood Tigers have left it too late to make any impact on anybody above them. In the second division, Arsenal and PYO played at a respectable 2-2 draw, and I suppose they can be happy with respectable finishes to their seasons, having both struggled early on. AMY beat Fish Island by 1-0, and that by no means is a great achievement for Fish Island. It's a game that against a very good side that they probably could and should have won. Here are the tables. And that's what's significant to everybody. As you can see, with 15 games played, London Tigers and Reach Out are level pegging at the top. Tigers only there on goal difference, and with one game to play, it's all about who can score the most goals and, more importantly, get the 3 points to claim the Premier Division title. There are a couple of games that are taking place in the Premier Division this Sunday. Into the first, Crusaders, as we can see, are top. They have a game in hand over Seoul Youth, looking like they're going to be champions. The race is to who can make second place and be promoted to make it up into the Premier Division. Seoul Youth and Ace are the two teams fighting it out with the remaining two games that they have left to play. There are the games, and the key one in that first division is the game between Crusaders and Seoul Youth. Crusaders, like we said, have only lost one game all season. Seoul Youth, if they lose that game, it then brings Ace right up close to them, and Ace will be looking to get 3 points off Burdett. In the second division, it's all but over. St Catherine's are top, Walthamstow Red Star are second. It looks like they are going to be the champions to be, and we're going to wrap it all up in a week or two's time. Just like I've got to wrap up here, I've tried to cover everything. I want to thank everybody there. I want to thank everybody up here who's made it possible. To all you guys behind the screen and to everybody watching at home, this has been the ILFL Soccer Night Show, the UK Bangladeshi Football Championship edition. We'll see you again next week. Good night. Give yourselves a round of applause.